Hi there. Jim here, the father of the Jim and Zach show known as Fantasy for the Ages, where we get together and talk about fantasy, sci fi, and whatever other nerdy stuff we feel like talking about. Today, it's just me, Jim, bringing you a quick take episode. My thoughts on The Last of Us showing on HBO just days before the ninth and final episode of season one drops, particularly because I cannot speak with my son Zach about this yet. He hasn't watched these, waiting for a time where he can watch with Rachel. So, my friends, I'm coming to you with my thoughts, 5 minutes or less, and be warned, as a quick take, I can throw spoilers in here, and some light ones are coming. Now, I never played the video games of The Last of Us. In fact, I couldn't have told you they even existed, as I believe they were PlayStation only, and we've never had one of those in this household. I don't know. It can't be Sony aversion. Trust me, we have plenty of Sony products. They've taken our money, but we just never picked up any version of the PlayStation. I mean, we've got an Xbox, we've had multiple versions of Xbox, we've got the Wii, we've got an Oculus Quest VR headset, but no PlayStation. I mean, you gotta draw a line somewhere, I guess. It's a weak line, but there you go. So I went into this show really only knowing what the previews showed me about it. But that was sufficient for me to sense I would appreciate this show, as I'm a total zombie apocalypse kind of nerd, and this is pretty darn ZA adjacent, with all the usual tropes in play. But darn if this show hasn't had some amazing things going for it. The production value has been off the charts. Well done, HBO, as this has definitely been well funded. The actors, they've all delivered beautifully, from the lead roles to the bit characters. But the writing, I mean, the stories they've told in each episode, and then the whole story arc, fantastic. Now, I've learned that part of the creative lead for this show on HBO is Neil Druckmann, who also was part of the directive team on the video games. And so it's been pretty simple then to keep the show true to the game elements in ways that have made many of the video game fans quite satisfied. That element, fairly irrelevant for me, again, not a game player on this. So I'm judging the plot, the story, just on its merits here in the TV production alone. And wow, this has been excellent. Seeing the development and growth of our two mains, Joel and Ellie, as they first begrudgingly came together, then struggled along through challenges, needing to be beside each other, and now, in this eighth episode, having come so far that they are clearly and undeniably looking at each other as precious family members, people they would die for. The journey has been powerful, both entertaining at times and moving. But I dare say, even in the midst of this apocalyptic world, the growth of these two characters, the way they've grown together, has been realistic. It didn't occur overnight. There's never been any Pollyanna sense to it. These are just two traumatized people surviving together toward a shared goal, and they have needed to rely on each other. In so doing, they've grown closer and they've come to love each other in a father daughter sort of way that has just felt very genuine. Episode 8 was dark, harsh, powerful, after multiple episodes with a lot of dark and powerful moments. Kind of makes me wonder what the big finish will bring in episode 9. Thankfully, we don't have to wait very long. That's just a few days from now, and I'm going to drop this in the morning. I'll be eagerly looking forward then to season 2. If you have not watched any of this show yet, I do recommend it, but I honestly feel like you don't truly get the full flavor of the show till you finish episode 3. If you watch through that and you are into this show, keep going. You're only going to love it more. All right, that's all I got. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.